The SEC women's soccer tournament bracket has been released, and not everybody's in it. It's only the top 12 teams, and all these times listed here are on Central Time, and all the games will be on SEC Network. And the four teams that didn't make it are the following: Missouri, Oklahoma, Florida, and Ole Miss. Obviously, if you're not going to have to be in the SEC tournament, you're done for the NCAA tournament potential bid. You don't have any more games to play. And the games will start on November 3rd. The 7th seed Georgia will take on a 10th seed Texas A&M at 11:30 a.m. The 6th seed Auburn will take on the 11th seed LSU at 2 p.m. And there will be overtimes for this, as in like going goal. But obviously, if there's no going goal, they'll go to PKs, and they might have to readjust the game times because either one, due to weather, or two, the game went too long. So just to let y'all know about that, the 8th seed Kentucky will take on the 9th seed Tennessee at 4:30 p.m. The 5th seed Vanderbilt will take on the 12th seed Alabama at 7 p.m. Now, on November 5th, the 2 seed Arkansas will take on the 7th seed Georgia or Texas A&M, the winner of that game, at 11:30 a.m. The 3 seed Texas will take on the winner of the Auburn and LSU game. The 1 seed Mississippi State will take on the winner of the Kentucky-Tennessee game at 4:30 p.m. The 4th seed South Carolina will take on the winner of the Vanderbilt and Alabama game at 7 p.m. That's on November 5th. Now, November 7th, the semifinal games. Obviously, the winners of the Mississippi State and South Carolina games will be play each other at 3:30 p.m. While the winners of the Arkansas Texas games will play at 6 p.m. and then the winners of the semifinal games will play each other at 1:30 p.m. on November 10th. And obviously, for those teams that are on the bubble, this does matter for them because they need to find a way to get to the NCAAs if they can, and obviously winning the whole thing year round for all these teams here. And the RPI is like listed for every single team, so, and that does matter. Like Mississippi State's a 2 in RPI, Arkansas 4, Auburn 17, South Carolina 18, Vanderbilt 19, Kentucky 20, Texas 29, Georgia 36. You know what's crazy is even though Oklahoma's not in the SEC tournament, they're number 42, but that's probably going to get worse because of other conference tournament games. Texas A&M's 44, Tennessee's 45. Trying to. Yeah, Missouri, you're done for. You're 101. Florida, you're 111. You're done. Ole Miss, you're not in it. 137. So definitely those. But Alabama, you practically need to win the whole tournament just to even think about making NCAAs. Just getting to the finals is not enough for you, given where you're at. LSU, you still have a shot, but you need to win at least 2 games, I would think. Maybe even 3. Just get to the final. And obviously winning it will really help. Now, Tennessee, you definitely need to find. You definitely need to win against Kentucky. That would really help your RPI, given where Kentucky's RPI is at. You definitely need to win that game, but even then, just winning that one game might not be enough, especially when you face 1 seed Mississippi State, and their Mississippi State's RPI is really good. But obviously, if you win both those games, I think you're definitely safe. So you need to for sure win 2 games. One game might be enough, but it might not be. At the very end of the day, you can't rely on other teams losing up front. Apologize if I'm going back and forth here because I literally have like these tabs open, and no matter what happens, as long as, and like Georgia, you gotta for sure win the first round game, because if you don't, I think you might be in really bad position to make the NCAAs. Just telling the truth. And A&M, to be honest, needs to win the first game too. So that's a must win for both those. And if A&M wins that game, I think they'll be safer technically, but it's still an uphill battle because you need to win, I think, possibly another game after that. And honestly, winning the whole thing, you're definitely in. Or getting to a final, I think you're definitely in. I would think so. Texas, you should be in as no matter what. As long as you don't lose to a worse RPI team like somebody like with the potential like LSU really would hurt. If you lose to LSU, that would really hurt. But I don't know about being totally out of it. But honestly, if you would lose to Auburn instead, then it's more understandable. Technically, it would be more understandable. So really, if you lose to Auburn, it's not a bad loss. But losing to LSU would really hurt your chances a lot. And some of these, like I said, like Arkansas and Mississippi State, they're trying to play for hosting potentially up to Elite Eight game. Potentially. Because that can happen. If nothing else, just Week 16 game for both of those. Now, South Carolina, I'm going to try to look real fast. Yeah, you're trying to play yourself to a higher RPI as much as possible. So, yeah, I think you're definitely in no matter what. It's just don't lose a back to a team that you really shouldn't lose to, like in terms of bad RPI. Really losing to Vanderbilt wouldn't hurt. It's more like Alabama would hurt. I just want to go over this just on the RPI situation too, because that does play a factor. So anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. See you guys later. On the road to 7 subscribers, of course, ultimate goal is 1,000 more. So we might have to score like video. Comment video really helps YouTube algorithms. More people can see it. Sharing the video does help as well, so more people can watch. And if you're watching and not subscribe, hit subscribe button to read the notification bell as well. And by playing a factor, it could play a factor in making the NCAA tournament or not. So that's what I'm just referring to there. Just want to go over that because that is important at the very end of the day. And y'all could just update it like around like 9 p.m. 9 a.m. Central Time or 10 a.m. Central Time to see where the RPI is at for your respective teams here that are in the SEC tournament. In Oklahoma, you're going to get passed, and I don't think they're not going to get an NCAAs. I wouldn't think so, but we'll see.